my head, why would you want to buy this phone? If you can, just look at yourself and ask, why would you actually want to buy this phone? Hey guys, welcome back. We have seen some videos of the Z Fold 6 which shows a bit of a design upgrade as they're going with a new boxy design, and there's a few more difference in the frame, but it will have that platinum finish to give you that nice feeling that's more premium. It's also not gonna have that grill speaker as usually. It's gonna go with the pill-shaped speaker now. There's nothing new on the cameras, so that's a bummer to me, but not a bummer to most, because the camera is really good coming from last year's design. There's a few more design that's different, but there's no real difference if you ask me. I'm glad to see the change in the platinum finish. It's gonna be more premium. I hope it is gonna be more premium in our hands and on a hands-on experience. There is also a few more specs detail, which seems good, such as the Snapdragon 8th Gen processor. Some of the rumors that we heard coming down this year talking about the Z Fold 6 haven't changed that much. Only difference is now we're getting more space with our devices, as the system installation the system won't be taking up that much of our space, which is really great. Years after years on years, it's been taking a lot, so now we got that decrease. And the decrease says it's gonna be around 31 gig less than normal, so we should be getting more on our devices. So if you're gonna get that 512 gigabyte, expect to get 484. It's also gonna come in on 256 gig and 1 terabyte, and the processor for the RAM is gonna stay at a solid 12 gig per RAM, which is more than we deserve. Thank you, Samsung, for that. It's also gonna come with that Snapdragon 8th Gen 3 processor. Crazy if you ask me. Some of the things we promised in past videos are also coming with this device, such as that slimmer body design, that sleeker frame. Yep. It's also coming with that fingerprint scanner as the power on button. Good thing, good stuff from Samsung as always. It's gonna feel more bigger with the battery, that is. It's the same size, but instead the processors will demand less power. Insane. And it's gonna come with the 5G support, just the normal back-to-back things. The only other thing that's crazy to me, they're getting that navy, that pink, and that silver shadow titanium finish, which is good, but especially seeing that I still won't be able to afford these phones anyways, as all these phones are getting a $100 boost. So let me read it off. Your 256 gigs, that's gonna come up to $1,899.99. Why? Your 512 gigs coming up to $2,199. Sorry. Your 512 gig coming up to $2,019.99. And your 1 terabyte coming up to $2,259.99. Guys, what's going on? Why is the price so high? And these are all US dollars, so by the time it touches Canada market, expect all of these prices to jump around $200 or $300. So expect the least you can charge for the smallest amount of space to be well over the $2,000 Canadian, which isn't really good. And to be honest, it's a bummer of a design. I personally don't see the purpose of having this phone coming out anymore. just a bit of ranting off my head. Why would you want to buy this phone? If you can, just look at yourself and ask, why would you actually want to buy this phone? Samsung's the GOAT, bro. You're only upset because you can't afford it. You can't afford it. What's $100 more? Samsung has my money anyways. The only thing that's coming that's gonna make this phone more exclusive than the 5, the Z Fold 5 I'm talking, is literally the specific AI system that Samsung is building in it. And I don't see the purpose of giving so much money for that. But if you can and you're deciding you're gonna buy it, hey, just let us know. I'm not judging. I literally can't judge you if you can afford that. So you know how I go. I will save the last rumor for the best spot. So with the first rumor being said, the camera will not just be as the Z Fold 5. It's also going to be very comparable to the Z Fold 4, which is a step back. That's not a good rumor. We don't like it, but we're taking it. The second one is the improvement and the capability of the videoing capabilities. It's only one spot that's going to get better, which is the 4K slow motion, which gives you a more detailed and a much slower motion camera. I don't really see anyone using slow motion anymore. That's a bummer. Also, the Z Fold 6 camera housing, which is also just saying it's the same. Only thing now, we're gonna have AI operating on your cameras also. Pointless rumors. I have the last two coming out, right? Number 4 and number 5. Number 4 is where it gets juicy, but it's not about the Z Fold 6. It's about the Z Flip 6, which is getting a better camera. They're finally stepping up the Z Fold 6 to its top competitor, which is good enough for us. And now you're gonna get an AI boosting in your device, which I just covered, but in this coverage, it's telling us that you're gonna get more things with your drawings, or saying you're sketching a note, you're drawing this small picture. I'll drop a clip of it in the video while I'm editing so you can see it. I can't do it in the air to show you how good it was. But that's all you're gonna get, really. Is it worth it, guys? Is it worth it? Is it truly worth it? I'm not buying it. Oh, and if you can't afford it, because you can't spend all that money, save your money for the pre-orders, as they're coming out soon enough. Also, in July, you're gonna get the Unpack event from Samsung, so look out for that too. That's coming. But yeah, Samsung's the best. You're just poor. You can't afford it. So, thanks for watching. Till the next video.